last year, with my annual report of 2007, was it 2017? Because I haven't done 2018 yet. I think the circulation went down, not by very much, but it went down. But then we also had a large surge. Am I going to be able to remember what this is called? In our, what's it called? E-books, in our e-books, which means if you have a library card, you can take out books over the internet, so you don't even have to come in.
Right.
And that's only been functioning well
For last year.
yeah. So, but I think as board members, that's what you have to do. Your main, this is the way I look at it. You may feel differently, but your main duty is revenue for the library. You know, deciding what needs to be done, and then finding library advocacy in the community. Talk it up.
With that, I have talked many times with our librarian in
I know.
school. Has he contacted you?
No,
Have you followed up with him more time?
no.
I think it might be a time to maybe call, is it, obviously if we're reaching out to Holy Trinity, you should be able to reach out to him, see if they can bring down the children too.
We'll be glad to do that. We just haven't had any.
My understanding is the difference between the two, we've just discussed it before, is that Holy Trinity is a private school, and they can really determine whatever they want to do in their times and so forth. Whereas the time blocks at the
Yeah.
other school and at the
But she said
Morrisville
that they
schools,
could go there.
But
too.
they could go there.
We
Well,
could
that's
go
what I'm saying.
there too. It just, I think they have a curriculum. This is my opinion, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. They have a curriculum that they have to get done in between this time period and this, you know, and that's just what they focus on.
Could be, you definitely would have to ask the librarian since
Yeah, I will. What's his name?
Greenwood.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He just got a new library assistant. The lady that he hired last year retired.
What's Greenwood's name?
He's the librarian. Mhm.
Now, does he open do the classes at the school go to him? Do they have library time?
They do, every day. Depends on which semester they're in, but yes, in the morning, I think he's at Grandview. Afternoon, he could be in the intermediary school or at the high school.
And that's where they have the computers too.
Mhm.
It's more of a lab, like a
Like a
media
lab.
lab. But it's just nice to maybe we can talk to them about, we were saying before last month with the library cards, how we get more people to come down, more children to come in, because if you start it early.
We could even take applications up there, and then he can bring them, or we could pick them up when they're done.
Or we could have a table at open house night.
Yeah, the back to school.
When is
Back
that?
to school.
It's already in September.
We did that a couple of years. Sue went up there.
We also talked about expanding what we actually can rent out here. Remember we talked about some places, some libraries that have instruments and tools. And,
Yeah,
And
sewing machines.
My only question is where we
where we put it, right. And that it's another thing to handle and manage. But we didn't have anybody,
Fishing poles.
Yeah.
And repair them too.
Yeah.
Someone was talking about fishing poles. I said, I'm not touching any worms.
I don't think they come with the poles.
They're separate. That's down there.
Well, actually, right now, I mean, you can take out tea party stuff, you can take out sewing machines, you can take out musical instruments, you can take out
Cake pans.
cake pans, you know, Doyle's, if we had a request for them, Doylestown would send them down. You know, the other thing is, I don't think that people know exactly what we offer.
I think you're absolutely right.
Absolutely true. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
There's no clue to half of what you're talking about, renting this, that, and the other.
Go on the website, it's all
Website.
there, but,
This library's internet website?
no, not Morrisville Library, BCFL
The counties.
But
Library.
see, I would never do that. I would
No.
never go someplace else to see what's here.
Yep.
But
I would look.
Well, we
to see
actually,
directly.
if you look us up, Morrisville Library on that
Mhm.
county website,
Right.
you can do that too.
I didn't know to do that. I'm saying, I understand you're saying it's there, but as just a resident, a new to the area, I would never think to go
So
someplace
how
else.
do we get the word out?
So we just
On your
tell,
website.
Did you know that you can?
We don't have a website, we have a Facebook page.
Okay, that's
Your
fine.
Facebook page,
Your
then.
Facebook page. That's
Not on the
awesome.
announcement, on the televised announcement,
Mhm.
on
Yeah,
that website,
That's a
you
good
put it on
idea.
there,
Yeah.
and that
We
way
want
it's,
to wait
it's
20 minutes for it to scroll by.
but at least it's
So many
published
announcements
something.
on there.
Yeah, yeah.
We have something called, oh gosh, what's it called?
Do you have a
Power
link?
Library.
For all events, go on to the.
Do you have a link to the borough's website?
yes.
Or is there a,
But we don't handle that website. for
yeah,
events.
but I'm just saying, is there a way if they went there, they could say, oh, and then it'll jump to your Facebook
Well, if we
page or something?
send, if we
Not that I know of.
we send,
I never looked at
whatever
it.
we send down there, they pretty much put on.
Well, I'd have to do, is there a reason why you don't have a website, like your own website?
Who's gonna do it?
Because, yeah,
I don't know it.
the borough.
Really?
Borough
manager.
has a website, I've designed it myself.
I do my own websites. It's not that
But I think
hard.
there might be something with the borough.
What does that
It
mean?
has to be done through the borough.
Okay, so we should do that.
We can
It
do
might
something
not,
like that.
it might not have to be.
I don't see why it has to.
You
be.
guys wanna
Okay.
develop a Morrisville Library website, we can feed you the information.
I would love to.
So then, and keep it on the boroughs as well.
Have a
Oh,
link to
yes.
it on the borough, yeah.
Yes.
They really just take anything from there.
Because, I mean, Facebook pages are fine, but they don't keep things front and center
Not
like a
unless you pay
website
for it.
do. Yeah, until you keep, unless you
Pay
keep
for it.
boosting it, yeah.
The boost is not that much money, but still, it'd be best if it was a.
But a boost
separate
is just a
website.
3-day, 2-day.
But for an event, it's not a bad thing, but you should still have a
Events would be
website.
nice.
The events they actually have started doing, where you can say, I'm going, so then it goes.
You get an idea of the
Yeah.
participation and stuff, yeah.
Before it was
Absolutely. I've
nothing
seen
like
those.
that.
Those
The
are
events,
nice.
yeah.
Those are nice, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But we have something called Power Library where there's a lot of search engines and it's almost like whatever you want to look up, it's there. And I can get you all that information and you can put it on the website.
I still think we should,
I'm sure it has to be
we should let the borough
Why
know.
are you sure?
Well,
I'm just
because-
curious, I've never, it's history that you know that I don't.
Well, maybe I don't. It's
Oh.
just I feel coming from a university where we are not allowed to do one thing to our website. We have to go entirely through whatever they want, any little thing we want to add. So I'm thinking if you went to the Bucks County, if you started at the Bucks County website, clicked on what it has for Morrisville, then you'd see.
I understand what you're saying, but there's no possible way I would have ever thought in all the years I've been here to go to Bucks County to find out what's here.
Should go in the opposite direction.
Exactly, it should be from the local and then this is the entity that
So
you get
then,
more from.
I guess what we have to find out from the borough is all of the websites that the borough maintains, does it have requirements for those websites and who's doing it at the
They
borough?
They have
We have
someone that works.
administrator.
Absolutely, I agree, there's no way I would create this on my own, of course not, no, I have it down.
I'm sorry, I
Wait,
misunderstood.
We did,
wait.
but that's okay, totally understand, and I don't mind questioning.
We can all chill.
I'm just looking to see if I look.
Yeah,
on
because I wrote down
library, what
website,
comes
check
up.
with Morrisville Borough, that's right there, see?
I'm sorry. I
No, no
misunderstood.
problem, I understand, I don't mind the feedback. I wouldn't want to be venturing out on my own.
Well, no, and I did look up the library, and it takes you right to borough's website. And again, lists the holidays and stuff, but it doesn't have a link to, say, the Facebook page, so if people wanted to see what events were happening. You know, there's a description of everything, but I don't see any hyperlinks.
Under the calendar, they would have whatever events were happening.
Yeah, those too, but I'm just saying, there's no hyperlink to like your Facebook page or anything.
Which would be helpful.
Yeah, and then they could see
People always
everything.
on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a good description here of what the services are.
Okay, so now what?
So that's it.
That's it.
And then we have-
Well, oh, one other thing I would like to
I
say.
never heard of Power Library either.
Is, I think the board needs to come to our events. So I think as individuals, you need to say, okay, I'm gonna make 2 events. I'm gonna be at 2 Morrisville Library events, or I'm gonna be at 3 Morrisville Library events, or I'm gonna be at, and you have to familiarize yourself with the way we run the library, the way, you know, I'll feed you any kind of information that I can. But,
And that includes the book sale because that's an event.
see, the book sale we need to talk about, and the other thing we need to talk about is, I don't think we should wait until 2 new people get on the board to elect a president. So let me hear what you guys
Do
think.
we run first?
Well, normally we don't do, was it in March, I think, according to these, that we,
March is, Mary, are you gonna stay through March?
I'm debating about that.
I'm also debating on not staying.
Because
Yeah,
it
just so much
ends
stuff going
in my
on.
term.
can you stay for like the
and
next 2 months?
Yes.
The only meeting that
Are
I'm
you
really
leaving too?
eligible
Maybe
to
I-
attend.
I'm starting up with being a band booster parent and PTO parent and also working now full time. It's just, my daughter swims 5 days a week.
Oh, wow. My
Yeah.
son was a swimmer too.
Yeah.
Mary, I'm
Just-
sorry, did I cut you off?
All I'm saying is the only meeting that I can legally attend, because I've been on for 9 years, is
Same.
January. That would be the end of my term. So I've been on the board since 2006. Or
It does say that.
a little bit before that, and the bylaws have 3 consecutive years plus.
And if you have less than 7, there's no violation anyway, but, so, I mean, it seems like March is a,
I think,
at least stay till the end of the year, maybe, I don't.
yeah,
I could try, absolutely.
I
just-
plan to
just-
stay till the end of the year.
Okay.
It's not far off though.
So we have 2 more meetings that I would be at, and I could be at the 3rd.
Do you have any set time for, that you've heard for interviewing new people to come on the board?
I have heard nothing.
Okay. Is it possible we can look into that? Because
Yes.
we have a crunch line now
Yes.
to find people by the end of December. So,
So how do we do that? I mean, if you know somebody.
I know that I had to be interviewed by Borough Council,
Right.
and I submitted a letter, I mean, this is 7,
Maybe
8
put it
years
on your
ago.
Facebook page that you're looking for board members.
Yeah, that would be something.
That's a good
They announced
idea.
it at they announced it at the council meeting too.
Not everybody watches the council.
You might want to get the borough manager involved
You know,
and see if he can call an emergency meeting for interviewing, because we are not going to be able to have a forum.
A what? A quorum.
Quorum, sorry, I'm tired, wrong word, it rhymes.
I
Quorum.
don't think they're gonna call an emergency meeting and advertise and pay to advertise over that.
But I mean, that we're going to need
You need to get that in there for. the
Hey,
people
regular
in so we can have a quorum, so we can have a meeting.
They also have some on file, so I can just mention it to them.
I'm not sure, I could be wrong and I'll check into it. I think a quorum is always required when there's voting, but you can still have a meeting for
No.
discussion.
You have to have 4 people in a meeting for the
I
quorum
think we
Quorum to have votes.
to be able
To
to
conduct.
conduct the meeting.
Okay.
I think
That's
that's,
in the
I
rules,
actually,
that it really is.
No, That's okay.
It has to be a minimum of 4 people. That's why I'm vocalizing what I'm
Well, no, you see the urgency, yeah.
Yeah, because we are going to have 2 other vacancies in addition to the 2 we already have. We're going to be at a point where we can't have a board meeting. We're not going to have the amount of people we need for a quorum.
In the past, recently, they advertised it on the Morrisville Borough openings for boards.
Exactly.
So, and they, yeah.
Yeah.
They did that.
Maybe make some more announcements at the,
I think it's important, there's an urgency for it because we have.
well, what's tomorrow?
We have an agenda meeting tomorrow, so maybe it can be brought to the, tomorrow.
And maybe you want to just call Scott to.
I think I'm
tomorrow.
gonna,
And then find out, there are probably things on file. Most people just keep the things on file and see if there's anybody who can call to see if they're still interested.
yeah, but if you know of anybody, urge them to put in an application ASAP. But I'll ask Scott
Okay.
if we have any applications online, I mean on wherever, in a
Right.
drawer, and then let him know that the urgency of this.
And then can you also ask him about that one line in our finance to see about the grant, see if.
He won't know, I'll ask Jerry.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are we doing with these bylaws, by the way? Are we presenting them, we're going over page by page, did everybody take a look at them? I mean, what was the plan?
I thought we were going to have you and Diane.
Me and Diane, about bylaws?
No.
No.
What did we wait?
To find them.
Last discussion I remember was that we were all getting together because we were all gonna do this. I kept asking if it was a committee, and it was told
No,
it
it
was
was everybody.
everybody, so.
Yeah, it is everybody.
So
I'm
I
not,
guess that, to answer your question, I guess we have to set up a time for a meeting.
usually we do it at the meeting.
I think you guys need to have both bylaws. I think you do, right? You have the
Compare them side by
2014.
side, sure.
Yeah, and take time to look at them and compare them, and then maybe the next meeting come, we can talk about that.
That's,
Sure.
yeah.
that's
I think that's a good idea, the next meeting. Because we
Very
need time to read it.
Does
Yeah.
everybody have the 98s and?
Yeah, we have the 98, and
Okay.
now we have this one.
And we'll go over paragraph by paragraph, I mean, that's what we did before.
Yeah.
And I glanced at them, I didn't see a whole lot of big difference.
I didn't see any difference except for
The council.
the council.
How do you train the people upstairs for customer, like, I know it's not really customer service, but the people that come in are technically your customers.
Yeah.
Do you have monthly trainings set, like,
We have had sessions over the years several times, but no monthly training.
just because I had somebody come in that was doing books and they felt that they were interrupting them from doing what they needed to be doing and when they were checking out their books, or if they needed help.
Can we talk?
I can
We're talking about customer service, right?
Yeah, I got my husband come in, I think.
Well,
He's probably
that
not.
does remind me too, when I called one day a week and a half ago, to talk to you, I was told I was gonna be put on hold, which was basically the phone being set on the desk, and I listened to a 3-minute conversation about rhododendrons and the weather, and then finally, someone came back and said that you weren't here. And I heard a whole 3-minute conversation.
We have some problems with people getting cut off, not a whole lot.
Not cut off, they should have been.
I know, but-
on hold.
No, but that's the same thing. They were probably bringing me in the back, waiting for me to pick it up.
You don't have hold buttons on your phone?
No, we do have a whole
Okay, because I was listening
Yes,
to
she
a man and a
said she
woman
wasn't put on
and
hold.
the third person having a conversation.
That's probably somebody at the front, yes.
It did, it sounded like they were checking them out at the same
Yeah.
time, which I was thought
I
was
could
a
break,
little
I'll find
bizarre.
out the date that they came in, but yeah, he He stood at the desk for 20 minutes waiting.
Really?
Yeah, to get his books, because,
Yeah.
and it could have been a bad day, but it's just the fact that, like, I'm very customer service based, that even though they're not paying, they're still our customers, and
Yeah.
still the face.
We
of
are
it.
too.
Mhm.
And I'm very strict with, you don't have to put up with crap. As soon
No.
as there's crap, come and get me, I'll take
Sure.
care of it.
Oh,
But you don't want anybody
Very
walking out of here feeling like they didn't get good service, so, like I said, let's talk.
What was the person doing behind the desk? Just work?
no, they weren't behind the desk, they were putting books back.
Yeah, see, that's,
Can I ask you, it is possible that somebody was on break and that person
It's
didn't know?
I was gonna say, because isn't there two people at all times?
Yeah, other than if
I was
if
at the
they're having.
superintendent's meeting,
they're having
because
lunch.
my husband took
Yeah,
her
I mean-
out during that day.
Then the other person should stay at the desk, not move.
Well, the person at the
It was
desk,
a Tuesday night,
could
so
say,
it was definitely.
can you help
That,
me?
that person needs to come back to the desk, go back to putting books in.
After the break is over.
I think
Yeah.
if that person sees somebody standing there, they would, that's what I'm thinking. But, you know, honestly, it's kind of a big library.
You get
stick
hit
your
in
head
the
in it.
books, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's
If
just
you
something you
know
can
that
mention
the
to the
person's on
staff.
break, you should know you need to be at the desk. And you announce the fact that they're going on break. Right. I don't know, that's how it's always, worked, every place I worked.
Well, they can't sit at the desk all the time just because somebody's on break. Because there's so much work that has to be
You
done.
can stay in close proximity.
Yeah, sure. They can be
Or
reminded to check.
Folks just walking out either.
Do you have a bell or something up there?
We used to.
Yeah, because they have to get, they have to get the phone as well.
Huh?
They have to answer the phone as well.
Yeah.
So they need to
And they're
be right there by the desk.
Well, some
See,
places
I'll
have
have
to.
to-
Yeah, it's a library.
You don't
Stuff
want
it with
some-
tissues.
They have to help people in the stacks find something, you know, they can't, I wouldn't want them, when somebody's on break, to just stay at the counter. Because there's so much work they have to do. But I can say at our next staff meeting, or maybe as individuals come in, make sure when somebody's on break, keep an eye on the desk.
Or you could, you know, if somebody's on a break and they're doing something, hi, how are you? I'm right here doing this. Once you need me, please feel free to come over and get me. Just something, because
Yeah.
he won't speak up. He didn't even want me to bring it up tonight. He's like, oh, no, don't cause any problems, but, you know.
Oh,
he's
no, you don't
Yeah.
need to, I mean, that's not how we operate. Stan. I would be furious if that happened to me.
Sure.
I've had smoke coming out, and so that's not how we operate, but we can certainly improve on anything. If we know there's a problem, we'll work on it.
All right, so for the minutes, everybody's going to look over both sets of bylaws, and we're going to take some time at the next meeting, right?
Yes.
To kind of go over them?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we do a motion to adjourn.
A motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
All
Second.
Approved? You have another question?
Did
No,
you
no,
have
no,
any
no.
questions? I'm sorry.
I motion to unapprove.
I have this packet that says become a library trustee. I wasn't sure how or what
This
it had
fits
to
in.
do with the board. I really don't.
Let me see.
Linda, Diane just.
Those are ideas, I mean, on one of them, here's your job, here's your duty and responsibility.
Right.
And I thought, let me go and pull up ideas that other people have done, so that you don't, you're not pulling your hair out to think of what's, you know, what you could do. That's what that is. And there's,
There's suggestions, right, Gary?
yeah, and I gave you two website resources, which are very good.
I know whenever I see anything on the library Facebook page, I will share it on my page and have everybody share
No,
ours
it's
too. It's just that simple.
Sometimes I'm not sure when to jump in, so.
There's just.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're back to that. motion.
Everybody have all their
Yes,
questions
thank
out? Absolutely. Motion to adjourn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Friday first meeting.
Good job for your first one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel.
I'm gonna stay as long as like I said, she swims 5 days a week, other daughters in swim lessons, who's going to get on too. Because he's in chorus and hopefully reading Olympics again. Yeah, I have,
What does she swim?
she swims, well, right now for all, she does all the aquatics, they swim at, and
Does she have a special stroke?
she used to be back, but now it's butterfly, she just got second in butterfly.
For her,
Is
yeah,
that
butterfly's
butterfly?
tough.
It's a tough
With
match.
the GMCs and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it gives her some exercise, and she's also playing the class marching band. Like, she's in 6th grade,